Hi Pisces-aries, welcome into your timeless astrology tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses on YouTube. My name is Gabrielle. For any new people tuning in, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. I'm excited to have everybody here for this reading. Thank you so much for tuning in whenever you did feel guided to, if you're watching this later on. And let's get into it, all right? We're going to clear and set the tone for this reading through my singing bowl. I'm going to sound it up to 3 times to clear and set the energy based on how I intuitively feel guided to. All right, we are going to get into the root chakra here for you all. It definitely feels like there's some major shifts happening here. So we're going to support the root while we do this reading. All right, go ahead and get started with whatever grounding and gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment. I'll do a quick prayer and then we'll see what the cards have to say. Hi, Queen. Thanks for being here, love. Yes, thank you for putting all the lovely reminders in the chat. Let's get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me. And with the Pisces-Aries cusp collective of energy here on YouTube, those with a lot of Piscean or Aries placements in their natal charts, geez. Or anybody experiencing a lot of current cosmic energy in their 12th or 1st house. I thank you for connecting me into you, for guiding messages for that collective. Thank you for protecting us as we tap in. Thank you for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection. We love you, and so it is. All right. Sorry, I was getting kind of like a download mid-prayer. Something about a bridge. I just heard London Bridge is falling down. Something about London could be significant, the UK, or some sort of bridge, some sort of relationship, connection, partnership is crumbling here, or reinventing itself is what I just heard. Okay. You got Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. That could be who this is a connection with. Yeah, it could be a romantic one at that with Venus, and or because Venus rules Taurus, there's a need to find the value and beauty in patience in a way that might be very uncomfortable for you, Pisces-Aries. Okay. Yeah. But it's a way that brings about some form of justice or balance or harmony, fairness. Yeah, and there you go. Intimacy, intuition, and compassion. Are we a little crooked? Whew. Something about this is heavy. Heavy, 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 heavy. Whether this is like a very weighted choice in a decision, like it's a decision that affects more than just you, Pisces-Aries, or it's a situation that affects more than one person that you care about, or again, it's like more than one thing has to be considered. Oh, whoa, what was that? We have the 9th house in water that slipped out with Jupiter at the bottom. Spiritual growth, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Growing, expanding your spirituality, or the influence of emotion and intuition and compassion on your sense of spiritual nature or awareness, whatever floats your boat with that, or however that's like hitting you. There's something in faith, right? What you believe could be a change in a belief system here that's bringing you into a more fair and balanced and harmonious perspective with something or someone that's very close to you. or that something or someone that means a lot to you. Okay. Uranus and radical change with Saturn. Tough lessons in trust and patience. Maybe some of you have Saturn in the second house. Maybe whatever energy is connected to Saturn is also connected to Venus. So Venus in the second house or the 10th house. Cancer. Okay, your second house could be Cancer. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm just throwing it out there in case it connects, okay? Don't get too caught up on it. But you do have Cancer here with Venus, Libra, and a sextile. A combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. So Saturn, as always, never presents struggle to punish. It's to build. Build character, build discipline, build something that is going to stand the test of time. Some sort of skill that'll persevere you through whatever's up ahead. It's training, right? This might be a moment here, Pisces Aries, where you are going to have to utilize what you've learned about what you need to take care of yourself or to get through some sort of balancing act. Maybe even the justice system is involved here. Something definitely radically changed how you connected to intimacy, your intuition, or your sense of compassion for something or someone. Hard lessons in comfort and protection. So maybe there was a situation where you felt unprotected that really changed how you viewed intimacy. So this could be like being taken advantage of in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to trigger to go too deep, but definitely having your trust mishandled or abused in some way. Okay. 4th house. So maybe this was done by family. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all hear me say it all throughout this series of readings. Pluto's retrograde is really dredging up some deep things. So not being afraid of that darkness and that shadow, those darker, murkier waters is what will help you transform. So utilizing the 8th house that you have. Some of you, your 8th house is maybe in Cancer. Could be Libra, could be Pisces, could be Aquarius as well. Excuse me. But Earth, looking for stability. Constantly having the home. Some of you maybe moved around a lot, or never really had, there's the wind. Some of you maybe moved around a lot and never really had a solid sense of home or stable home, or had some form of insecurity, whether financially, food, you know, emotional insecurities, instability, whatever the case is. So something there that affects your intimacy. It affects your ability to, well, I don't want to say ability, because I think you connect regardless here, Pisces Aries. It's just maybe just fears around it, hesitations, okay? Which is important. A lot of the collective will be purging that, because a lot of the manifestations that people have been working on are primed and ready to go. But it's just a matter of like, are you really in position to receive it? So now, you know, last minute changes, last minute shifts are happening. So that could definitely be a wave of energy you're a part of here. Okay, I want to put it this way. You've got the Sun, Mars, and the 10th house. Yeah. So maybe you can expect some challenges in the work or career sector coming up here. Maybe there are some truths that are exposed, whether within your own awareness and consciousness or in the awareness and consciousness of those around you, that shifts things. Okay. Definitely something when it comes to home is being illuminated, something that has always put you on the defense. So a tender spot, Chiron. Again, Chiron is just so, I don't know, I gotta look up where Chiron is. If you know where Chiron is, you can leave it in the comments if you'd like, currently while I'm streaming this. But it feels like a tender spot that needs nurturing, that needs love, Venus, Cancer, that needs balance, Libra, so that you can radically change your sense of connection, Pisces energy, to home, family. Again, maybe there's just hurt there, you know, with the 7th house. So some sort of profound relationship. Some of you, this is like an environmental connection, like hometown energy, or a city, a place that means something to you, or you like, you don't go there because it means something, or you go there a lot because it does. There's some emotional connection to an environment or a home base or a root here. Oh yeah, root chakra, there you go. Something that is an identity or plays into your identity. What else is around Pisces Aries right now? Okay, merger, union, coming in union with the sun here, with your truth. The 6th house and Virgo. So maybe this will play out through now till Virgo season, September. Okay, cardinal energy, that's all the aces together, and the 8th house, like I said. Some of you are learning how to harness that 8th house energy to benefit you. Embracing those calls to transform, let go, face fears, do the shadow work, not be afraid of the dark, be the light in the dark. Like, it's okay. Like, I think some of you are finding a sense of peace. I'm seeing the 4 of swords in my mind's eye. So like you're getting to a point of less resistance to the ebb and flow of what your soul's here to kind of experience, and realizing that it's all a part of the lessons, it's all a part of learning, it's all a part of discipline, it's a part of your maturation process through your life. Yeah, this is very like macro for a lot of you, like on a grand scale, this is what's happening. So transforming those tender spots that make you defensive, that make you go to war, or kind of puff out the chest a little bit, right? Inflate the ego. Some of you, this is like an ego healing that you're experiencing, especially with the sun here in the 8th house in conjunction. Yeah, coming into union with a more rawer sense of self. I don't think that's a word. That's why it came out all crazy. But anyway, you get what I mean, right? So the star card is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. There could definitely be a heavy Aquarian energy that you harness, or something about Aquarius season past could be significant to you, okay? Maybe there's a significant Aquarian involved in all of this, or at the root of it is what I just heard. Is at the center of it, an Aquarian, okay? Could be a child. Let's see where you are specifically, Pisces Aries. All right, what are the direct influences here on Pisces Aries energies in the now moments? Direct influences on Pisces Aries energies are in the 12th and 1st house. Fire. So some of you could be 12th house or rising fire energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Okay. You've got the 9th house Sagittarius, so you could definitely be like a rising Sag, moon in Sag, Venus, Mars in Sag, okay? Saturn in Sagittarius, moon maybe even more specifically, or have a fire moon. Bottom of the deck as the overall energy. Oof. Deck chunked up on me a little bit there. So this is definitely some density, some heavy. That's what I was sensing. Something really heavy. The moon and the sun. Doesn't get more heavier than that, right? So major transformation in your sense of, again, self-identity, how you connect or relate to the world around you, the level of intimacy you have in the present moment with what is happening. Some of you have maybe been dissociating. That Piscean energy can kind of pull you into other worlds, or just kind of, how can I say that? Like, and it almost like being in a dreamlike state in your waking life, a little bit detached and untethered from what's actually happening around you. Some of you, that's a coping mechanism. Some of you, it's just kind of natural, normal, okay? Okay, but I do feel like there's some confidence. There's a lot of fire there. Yeah, and look at Temperance at the bottom. It's like your ancestors, your angels, your guides want you to have confidence and faith in this transformation that's happening for you, in your ability to satisfy your emotional needs, nurture yourself and others, and allowing maybe the more softer side of you to self-express or self-realize, self-actualize through the sun. Part of you integrating. Okay, maybe there is an aspect of your faith that is kind of altering your personality here, or how you want to present yourself out to the world. So this could be like a spiritual awakening you're going through with the sun and the moon, the ninth house and fire. Yeah, definitely a spiritual awakening. Talk about this fire though. What's the confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery? Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. So through Gemini season, there's a need to dismantle long-standing beliefs. Okay. Be brave enough to break out of pattern. Yeah. With the Magician. Be brave enough to create a new reality, a new sense of sovereignty or self-governance, like new laws to live by. I don't believe in this anymore, I believe in that. Like that level of shifting with the sun and the moon in the ninth house. Like, again, maybe you expanding your spiritual knowledge after a time, or maybe you're coming out of a spiritual awakening and now have a larger sense of the world around you and how you're operating in it. The Ten of Swords wants to be out, right? So something that has definitely been weighing heavy in the spirit for you to shift and change. Okay. And the High Priestess with the Hierophant out in reverse. Sun and the Moon with the Magician and the Ten of Swords. Something that you never thought possible is possible, or is happening here. So long as you continue to have faith in it, or if you can cultivate a deeper sense of faith in it, it can manifest. Magician energy. Okay, tell me about what spiritual growth looks like right now for Pisces, Aries energies. The Fool and the Four of Pentacles, growing the heart. Being more vulnerable, radically changing the heart, radically changing how you connect to emotions. Okay, yeah, coming out of a comfort zone for sure. Capricorn energy here with the Four of Pentacles. Aquarian energy with the Fool. It's Uranus as a celestial body, so mirrored out in what was surrounding you. It's Uranus urging you to make a radical change when it comes to your sense of security. Maybe some of you need to release or move energy by giving, getting into volunteer work, getting into service in some way, shape, or form. Maybe that's an emotional need, or that's a something that can satisfy the soul here. So there's just something missing in the soul that needs to be satisfied, missing on a deeper level than just the surface with the sun. And it has to do with how you're either acting out your faith or acting out your spiritual beliefs. So you can talk the talk, but are you walking the walk? Type of energy, right? Right. Are you really living out the new belief system that you are claiming, whether in prayer, whether out loud, whether whatever the case may be? It's like there is a desire for it, but are you really freeing yourself from those chains? Are you really working on it? And you maybe are. Maybe you really are. Okay. Maybe. Clarify the moon. What emotional needs are here? The Ace of Swords. You need truth. You need clarity. Queen of Cups. Gemini, Cancer energy. This Ace of Swords is coming through as a Libra energy, and you got the Six of Pentacles, Taurus. I want to say Taurus, Venus in Taurus to be more specifically, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, there's Temperance again. Truth will balance this out. The truth hasn't come to light yet, though. That's what I feel. I feel like your angels and your ancestors are like, we're working on it, we're working on it. It's like, it's either not time yet, so maybe I'm pulling a little ahead of where you're at right now, Pisces, Aries, but the truth will eventually come to balance something out and shift and change you. Shift and change your circumstance, or your, again, your way of connecting. Balance something out, and there's a tower, like I felt. There's a tower here. I just heard the word foul play. I don't really know how that ties in. Six of Swords. Maybe something that was a little foul that was done is gonna come to light, or like whatever somebody's been maybe keeping close to the chest, or I don't know, something about this double energy could be like a gatekeeper type of thing, like a blockage for sure, but I don't know if it's ethereal. I don't know if it's manifesting through a person, a circumstance, a situation. Not allowing some sort of spiritual expansion or growth to live in the heart. It's like you maybe have a mental understanding of it, but again, the practice of it, the action in it, the Six of Pentacles, the application of it is what will shift you here. But there's fear around applying it, so that you got to mentally move on from here. Okay, clarify the connection between fire and the 9th house. The Empress, Venus, yeah. That's what was surrounding you. With the Three of Pentacles. How to move and take action from a space of love. Maybe even unconditional love. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. So it's kind of like realizing how a thought form or a belief system limits you. Seeing the truth about it, and that again, changing someone's complete awareness. Crown chakra with the Tower. Scorpio, Aries energy, Mars in and of itself as a celestial body. So a lot of what was surrounding you showing up here in your energy. So you're in alignment. You're riding the right wave of energy, especially with the sun and the moon out, with 9th house and fire. Yeah, you're right where you need to be. So don't stress about that. Just let this happen the way it needs to. Yeah, judgment, period. Like I said, you'll hear me say it so much. Pluto's retrograde. So maybe Pluto's retrograding in the energy that your Venus sign is in. So it's like ghost of lovers past type of thing. Yeah, foundations that no longer exist. The Hierophant in reverse. Things that you've lost faith in. Ooh, that could be even deeper there. Where have you lost faith? Pisces, Aries. That's being restored, if you allow it. Maybe you lost faith in someone. Maybe you lost hope and faith that something would work out, or a path would, or a door would open for you, whatever. Whatever you no longer believe in might have been due to some sort of circumstance. Either out of your control of your own fate. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Very like Yoda-y with this energy. Yeah, the Emperor. And the Ten of Cups with the Lovers. Right, so definitely maybe in the realm of relationship. Wind to confirm. King of Cups. Maybe an Aquarius, Pisces. Again, there's that Aquarian energy. Could also be you though. It has a fire undertone. Closest fire sign to That King of Cups dynamic is Aries energy. And you got Saturn in the world. The Sun and Saturn. Saturn was around you, right? This is what I mean. It's like your ability to surrender is what's working in your favor right now. And if you're struggling to surrender, remember that you can truly do that. That's something you're very gifted at. That's something you have a lot of access to when you don't resist it. So let the chips fall as they may, in a way, because I think you are going to be satisfied with how everything comes to be, how this all closes out for you. And it will be because you've allowed judgment to be called. You've allowed some form of surrender. You've trusted your circumstances. You've trusted the truth. You've trusted your higher sense. Okay, you've let love lead the way. So I'm speaking all of this as like, it's what needs to happen for some of you guys. So fear no longer has to hold you back. Yeah, I did that deep exhale. Some of you guys, this is a big weight coming off of your spirit. Big lift off the shoulders for sure. Like finally getting to this truth or finally getting into this alignment. We'll talk a little bit more about this in the extended over on Patreon. It will be alive there, okay? I'll have it pinned in a comment down below, the link to Patreon, this particular extended on Patreon. I'll also link the meditation for YouTube members as well in case you want to tune into that, because there are some channeled messages that I tapped into that are relevant here for this portion of the read. So if you're interested in connecting all the dots, make sure you join at the level you feel comfortable, okay, on any platform. And if not, no worries. I'll see you all in our next one, all right? Thank you again, Queen, for being here in the live chat. Thank you to everybody else tuning in here live with me. Namaste.